Hello, can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Is there anyone there? Resume game. Okay, let's see. Have we gone live at 5:55? I don't know. Let's see. Have we gone live? Alan! Anyone ever seen that wee sketch? Alan! This is a frightening little game. Ah, yes. Shotgun. Shotguns in the punk. Not a punk, man. Not a punk. Dillian White is not a punk. Don't call that man a punk. Up to Lover's Peak. Oh my sweet mercy! Why is he not? Oh my days. Flip a neck. Ah! The great old one, felled by lightning. Sort of reminds me of, there was a tree I went to see when I was in America. Big something, big, wasn't big spruce. Oh my days. Gracious. Oh my days, just sprint. Sprint for your life, for goodness sake, Alan! Get out of there, there's everything's coming out of this. Oh my sweet, there's a nut! Onto the light, you idiot! Why did that happen? Why did they go and do that to us? Eat my bullet, you savage! I thought I'd made it to safety, and then they went and did that to me.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Probably left behind by you, Alan. I think this is just a wee quest you've set yourself and then made yourself forget what indeed the quest is. Is there a melee attack? Because I'm about to run out of bullets. Was this trunk you're talking about? Oh dear. Bear alert. Well, that's flipping terrifying, isn't it? Bears are always the hardest things to kill. Boulder dash. Boulder dash. Oh my days, there's so many of them. Oh my days, these guys! These guys are too fast. I'm out of ammo. What does that mean? What do we do when we're out of ammo, gang? Hey? What do we do when we're out of ammo? This game's got me right on the edge of my seat. $14 and 13 bullets. Now, it said somewhere in this sheet...
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light.
Which corner are you turning? Hey? Around here anywhere? Where's this crate? Story told me there'd be a crate somewhere. I turned a corner, afraid of what I see. Suddenly there's a crate. Bullets, guns, ammo. I need them all. I've got none. Oh wait, what's this say? The taken are filled with darkness. Can I have some bullets? It's a big tree. Now, apparently... you can dodge these suckers, but I've been finding it very hard to do so. So that's from whence he comes. And some of them are very fast. I can't do it. My sweet mercy. They're all coming. What do you do when you run out of bullets? 13 bullets. Maybe I should be able to take those guys out with 13, to be fair. I don't know if you're watching this. Can you send me a message of support or something? Because I'm very frightened. There's a guy up there already. Floating in the darkness. Ah, okay. Run for your flipping life! Oh my days, he's got me. I tried to do the dodge technique. Didn't really work. Oh man. Hey, I reached a checkpoint. Well, thank you, light thing. Thought it was bad to be. Oh my days! Gracious! They didn't tell me they were coming back. Clippity doodahs. Huh. My days. How do I get to Lover's Peak then? Over this wee wall. I'm done for now, I've got no ammo. Just gonna have to make a run for it every time enemies appear. Or if I die, do I come back with 14 bullets? Found it, at least I found a flask. Out of paper, out of stock. Friendly faces around the block. I'm going to get crushed by this thing. Still was swinging. Well, we got to a checkpoint anyway. Checkpoint Charlie. Texting if you watch. Somebody is watching this. Oh my days, am I going to have to kill these guys? I've got no bullets. I've got no bullets. Yes. Who did that? Alice? Is Alice back? Who's this guy?
We gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Text in if you're watching this. What do you think about this game? I think it's quite frightening.
The flares will keep the bastards away.
Yes. Yes.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were
I don't
headed in the
remember this
direction of
guy.
Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
I'm coming. Give me a chance. My days.
Bring it! Monster! Ah, damn it! Stop fighting me!
Come on, kidnapper. What the? That wasn't a kidnapper, that was a ghoul. Cars that have interior lights on can be driven.
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived.
This guy, the voiceovers
He
are
knew my
cracking
name.
me up.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
I see what happens when we do this. That was rubbish. Flipping heck. Oh dear.
What I got for you?
Come on. Come on. I really need him to do some damage here. You gotta give me some help, man. There we go.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Gracious, man.
Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Flipping run up this hill, man. There's thousands of them down there.
Oh, you're feeling better now, Wake. All cozy and safe. Wake, where'd that one go? Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Where are they coming from?
Like that, boy! Ah! Get some! Pow! Bullseye!
So they can't come behind us.
That's right!
Coming from behind now. Great.
Keep coming! Die already! Die! Monster!
Oh, I can let them go. Well, nobody didn't realise that.
Piece of cake, Wake.
I'll flip. I obviously didn't have any flares left. How do we know how many flares we have? Somebody tell me that. Now this guy with the gun is so...
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them.
Oh,
as
there
long
they
as
are. It says
keep
4.
coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Bring it! Ah, damn it! Just die already! Die! Stop fighting me! This is a piece of cake!
Oh, flippin' heck. Oh, flippin' heck!
Die already! Die!
He's tough.
Boy. See? Nothing to it. Stop moving!
We did it, gang.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
We did it. Wow.
I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
Oh dear. I've got the gun back, I think. Yeah.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped.
Can I fall off this? Probably can. Oh, sweet as a nut!
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Oh my days. I'm duffing this. Not as badly as that guy, to be fair. You're stuck in a bear trap and you still didn't manage it. Oh my days! How many of these am I gonna hit? Scares the daylights out of me every single time. A shotgun or a flare gun would be good. Oh my days!
What the hell?
Oh my, these guys are faster than me! I'm falling to my death. Let's get this generator going, please. Oh gosh! Oh my! It's right there. This guy. Flippin' heck! Oh my days! These guys are back. Oh! What? He just charged me. I don't have any bullets. We do have a flare. Run for your days, Alan! Ah, for goodness sake, this dang log has been the death of me here. And I can't see anything. I can't see anything but my own death! Can't do anything about this. Got no bullets. Got no ammo. Thank goodness for that, gang. Got to be something in here, isn't there? Coffee thermos. Well, that's the least of my needs, really. Manuscript page.
The night had been one desperate situation.
Alan, here's a
I
chainsaw.
was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up.
For
and
goodness
stabbed.
sake.
The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my...
Okay, as soon as I get out of these woods, I'm obviously going to get accosted by some guy with a chainsaw. Hunting rifle. Okay, well, at least we've got something up our sleeves here. Come on, Alan. If I go back here, is it safe? I've got 2 batteries.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
What's this? Oh my flippin' heck, gang! Something there that I could start. Yes! Flare me up some of that, baby! Batteries? Ah, sweet, that's a nut. Oh my days, he's got me. I fell to my death. I fell to my death. There's so many of these little ghost characters about this game. They're all getting me with their vicious axes. Axes are too strong. Oh, here we go. Ah, I've fallen to my doom again. Can you guys actually help here? Because I... seem to be stuck. The edge of a riverbed. Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, they were all dead. What the chuff? What the chuff was that? Was that not where I was supposed to go? I thought for sure I was supposed to crawl across that log. Oh dear. Now we're back here. This hunting rifle seems pretty slick, to be fair. Would be good if there were some batteries around here. No, okay. Sorry. My mistake. I thought for sure that was a bridge across. Don't know how he died there, but anyway. Okay, Alan. Trying to avoid getting hit again. Yeah. Where the heck am I supposed to go then, gang? This way. Ah! There he is. Gracious. Oh my days! Oh, sweet Jackson. Jacksonville! Is anybody watching this? I don't think anyone is. This is a flipping thrill seeker situation. If you're overwhelmed by enemies, I'm overwhelmed by flipping everything here. Turn the difficulty down, maybe. Ah, sweet as a nut, man. Oh gosh! Get to the light, you fool! Oh man! That's intense. That was intense. Gracious. Flippity doodah. This guy's still over there. It says something about internet quality not good enough for gameplay. Dear, hopefully that doesn't. Have to go inside here, do we? Are we still live? Can you still hear me? Okay, seems to be okay then, in terms of the stream. Don't know what I was talking about. Bound to be people in this house. Ah! Who did that? Was it this thing? What is that? you knew there had to be something. Had to be something in that zone.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff.
Pushed off a cliff?
Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Oops, the daisies. Just nearly fell to my death. Don't know how I didn't die there, to be honest. It's weird noises outside my house, which is really adding. What is that noise? It's just a magpie sitting out there just outside my windowsill. Well, that's very frightening, isn't it? It's just a magpie sitting out there. You're going to have to jump this, Alan. Jump it! Oh man, that was tight. Another manuscript. Barry and Elderwood.
Darkness attacked the visitor center. It made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised. Just terrified.
Per Barry. He doesn't have a torch. What? Batteries would be good here, gang. Don't really know what the point of this whole coffee jar thing. I think I missed one as well. Oh well. I'm not really too bothered about 100% completing Alan Wake. Just want to get through this thing. Find Alice and go home. I've had enough of this holiday. Surely we've reached the checkpoint here, gang. Yes.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Widowmakers? How much health does this guy have? Page of the manuscript.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Oh my goodness, man. When is this happening? Alan's really having a rough ride here. This is the worst holiday ever. Good if I had some fans. Some fans would help. This is a spooky game. Ah, the birds again. Batteries, we needed that. Ah, sweet Jackson. They're back. Oh, gosh. Probably be some behind me as well. There's always more where you least expect them. Oh my days. Days of our lives, that was tight. Absolutely no doubt there's going to be more of these guys about here. Limit reached. Great. Seems to suggest going that way, but
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
okay. Here comes Mr. Chainsaw. He's got me. That was tough. Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
So get the light on.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Well, I think it turns out to be pretty bad once we get out of the woods. Going by what the manuscript said anyway.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
How do I get it out of the locked garage? Probably in here somewhere. Great. Checkpoint reached, that means. Oh.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew something was happening in that situation. Get to this dang car. Get into the dang car. You want some? Give it to you. Oh dear. Can I be driving that big truck? This is not an easy drive, to be honest. Gonna have to get out, am I? Jacksonville Jaguars.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending.
Looks like there's a light on in there.
Week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you. Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Can you let me in, Barry? Oh my days. Can I come in? I'm trying my best, man. Oh my days. How many of these guys do I have to kill here? How many of these guys do I have to kill? Surely not all of these. Flip. many of these do I have to kill? Thank goodness for that. That flipping took a lifetime. Was there something I was doing wrong? Are you opening the other door, Barry? What's the arrow pointing at? Hello? Barry, have you turned into a dark creature?
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Why did you have the lights off, Barry?
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Rose.
Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park.
Rose sounds like she's been taken or something.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Oh dear. This widow character. Is that the end of the episode or something? Barry's in trouble.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am? You.
How many episodes of this nonsense? 6 episodes.
I need to get my bearings. Amongst
2 to 4 hours each. Gracious, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alice, please help
Do we
me.
need these previously bits? We've literally just finished.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, the killer. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Nightingale. Make this quick, obviously we're done for here.
I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single...
Thomas Zane, we saw those books somewhere.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Insane in the membrane. Imagine Thane was here. Everything would be better if Thane was here. I think people would probably be freaked out that for some reason there's an alien character.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Okay, seems like there's nothing to find around here. Are you kidding me? It's daytime. I thought these creatures couldn't come out in the daytime. So this one.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratch and Hang. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway,
crazy bag lady.
She knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Gonna have to get the tea on. Well, probably not for a little while yet, to be honest, actually. Probably got another half an hour here. This is a big stream, but nobody's really all that interested in Alan Wake, it seems.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Barry, you don't really help our situation much, I don't think.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Why is nobody picking up that she's as clearly unwell?
Yes. Please, come in.
Well, don't go in there, Alan. Great,
Hey,
we've been drugged.
really
We're gonna
good.
wake up in the dark.
Rose,
Yes.
Whole thing starts
my
again.
manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
What have you done to us, Rose? Face is gonna flash here.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promise.
promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
Who was Barbara again?
Insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story...
Is that supposed to be Alan Wake?
It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there.
Oh, right. I'm not supposed to bring Barry with me, no?
A nice day.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but...
That's the guy from the jail, is it?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I get in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
Oh, golly.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
America.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
It's the police.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest.
Ernest Hemingway.
I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
Since when was Alan able to sprint like that?
Right here, you goddamn maniac.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Don't think any bad guys are going to appear here. Not so many police about. This guy Nightingale needs to take a bit of a chill pill, doesn't he?
There he is! We have the suspect in sight! Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The rock stars? What does that mean? Right, so now I've got these guys to contend with. And the police. Am I supposed to have found some bullets or anything yet?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
just a lot of running around in this scene. The birds maybe got that one. Is there anything I'm supposed to be looking at here, gang? Get my gun and stuff here, I'd reckon.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Is that where I'm going?
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Coal mine?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was immense. I wouldn't get through without light. There was no power to the searchlight.
Another one of these wee bad boys. Having circle be the thing to collect things and whatnot is really gets me every time.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Okay. Bit random. So, like, they think we're idiots or something. playing this game. It just spells everything out for you. And at the same time I need it, because I am an idiot. What was that? I can know. Now it begins. See, we're going to pick up a revolver soon, I'd say.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flippin' heck. Used up all my flashbangs.
What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots. Gunshots? Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on?
Oh, flippin', eh? Jeepers out. Are you in my team? Don't think so. The gas station. We did it.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why it's got spotted with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
This guy's desperate for an interview. I'm on the run from the police.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me.
Dan Brown, very good. I like this guy.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Nightingale's a bad guy, it seems. Oh dear. Maine was supposed to give us a lift back into town or something. All I've got is one flashbang.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free. Mars.
Couple of flares at least. See, there's somebody about here. But where? I think I retreated too far.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Surely I have to go up this. Maybe not. Manuscript page.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Oh my days. Got to be thinking, in that sort of situation, something's going to go down. What's that about? Some sort of light up ahead. Manuscript.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly...
Barry?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself...
Okay, gotta watch out for this wrench then, for goodness sake.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Gotta be something up here, you're thinking. Every time. Every stinking time. Yes. I sort of want them both to come at the same spot, so that that's what we wanted. That's what we're looking at. Well, that's a bit of a waste. You get up there, you get one flare gun, and then you get attacked instantly, and you don't seem to be able to change guns. It really seems to just give you the best gun you can get. How was this wrench? And the bulldozer as well.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the hell?
Oh my days. Jeepers creepers. I'm dead. I'm dead and I need to put the oven on. I need to put the oven on, gang. Pause it here for a second. Can I get one more training, for goodness sake, Runtitha? Crazy. Chips. And chicken key. Oh my goodness, the potatoes have gone kind of funky. I got them ready too early, maybe. Do you think that could be a problem? Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of... they don't even need to go in yet, I just need to put the oven on. I don't know if you can hear this. And chicken Kievs. Everyone wants some chicken Kievs. Everybody chicken Kievs. Everybody on the run. Chicken Kievs. Got your chicken Kievs. Chicken Kievs. I didn't know what was going to happen next, but I knew I was going to have to use my flashlight. Hello everyone, my name's Indigo. Maybe should have had the oven on ready for 6 rather than turning the oven on at 6. I don't know. Don't know what I should have done there about that whole oven situation. Mrs. Wideload to get the boys. Then they're coming home. Resume game. Probably just wrap this up here pretty soon, to be fair. What have we been playing for? 109 minutes, nearly 2 hours. This bit's tough.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger.
To my death. To my death. I wondered if I could do that, you know. I sort of thought, can I pace it over this? No. I fell to my death. Somebody's watching, that's really nice. Text in, have you played this game before? Do you know Alan Wake? Are you really scared right now? Because I am. I'm sitting in the dark. Put an H before the I in that word and you'll get a pretty accurate representation of what's going on here. Hope that shows pie in my pants.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh! Days of our lives. What? Who got me there? Hand flare, you flippin' heck. You don't need to tell me about that. This is tough. It's flipping. There's not even any enemies, it's just these massive boulders and stuff coming my way. Maybe I'm best to go slow here rather than fast, I don't know. Text in, what do you reckon? I think I've got a sty developing. That's a shame. It says 3 people are watching that. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate. Nobody's saying hello or anything.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ah, cheapers. Who's hitting me? Who's hitting me? Who's hitting me? That one right at my knees. Is that what you're telling me? And I couldn't go backwards. A flash? Would a flare do something there? Text in how to get past this bit. Gonna be stuck at this train depot for days.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Why could I not? I couldn't stop it. Oh, come on, no! This is clunky. Clunky gameplay. I don't even know if the flare does anything here.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Flipping heck, more coming from over there. Ah, gosh! A lot of things there that could come at me.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Who's that? Gotta pause it here, gang. Go get the stuff in the oven. Bit of salad or something on the side, actually. I was thinking of doing peas, but then I've just thought to myself, no, I can't bother with that. I'll just do a bit of salad on the side. A couple of lettuce leaves. Chicken and chips, not really the most inspiring meal, is it? But it is what it is. This is why I'm just going to be furious that it's not ready. She might be home any minute now, actually. To be honest, I might have to just... Golly. She might be home any minute now. I think I'm going to have to quit this, gang.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing.
Got
Stephen
boys.
King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about
Stephen
all the
King.
inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. How do I change weapon? There must be a way. It's the buttons. It doesn't say. I have a flare left over. I'll flip. He's a vicious beast. I'm dead. He's got me. Checkpoint reached. These be chav characters. Am I stuck? As the door has closed? Great, I'm dead. I'm gonna quit, I think, at this stage, and just make sure everything is tip-top shape for Mrs. Wideload. We're getting these guys! These suckers think they can take me out! Checkpoint reached. What's this? Watch this. Another episode of Night Springs.
Unaware that they're merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Gracious.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, A Family Occasion.
demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durlin.
Well, I guess that's the least What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Classic.
Such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Well, that was frightening. Another fright fest. Can I turn on this radio? And manuscript pages.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I haven't got to this part yet. We've done that. We haven't done these two. Checkpoint reached. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks, gang, for joining. A big session. And yeah, we'll see you again maybe next time if there's anyone even there.